keeping a busy attitude during normal times, or I should say a positive attitude during normal times is hard enough, right? Keeping a positive attitude during these insanely busy times is really, really difficult, but there's steps that we can take in order to make it a little bit easier. Having a positive attitude is so crucial. Oh my God, it decreases irritability, it decreases depression, it increases our ability to sleep, believe it or not, with a positive attitude. I mean, there's just so many benefits. You know, we have a tendency to shatter procrastination when we have a positive attitude. We have the potential to be very compassionate and patient and kind with a positive attitude. Not that everyone with a positive attitude is patient, compassionate, and kind, but we do have that opportunity. But what are the key steps during times like this where everything seems so jumbled and thrown into the trash can, for gosh sake? What do we do? What are some simple steps? Well, number one, and this is going to be surprising for a lot of people that have heard me talk about how I'm not a fan of affirmations. I'm not a fan of the affirmations like I am owning 1,000 homes all over the world. You know, those kind of, I am earning $1 million a year when you're earning 100,000. Those kind of affirmations I'm not a fan of. But I do believe that saying, you know, I am a positive person. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to look to lift others, which is another one of the keys to having a positive attitude is service, right? But I believe starting out with an affirmation in the morning while you're in bed is great, you know. I want to have an amazing day today, or I am going to have an amazing day today. So that's number one. Number two is looking to lift others. You can keep a positive attitude when you're always looking around to say, hey, does someone need a hand here? Can I help you here? You see someone pulled over the side of the road and you pull over and ask if they're okay. Do they need you to call someone? Of course, most of us have cell phones. But even if you pull over the side of the road and they don't need you, you're still going to feel better about yourself for doing something like that. Does that make sense? Reading 5 pages of a positive book every day, especially if you can do it first thing in the morning, is a great way to keep your attitude up. Right? And then the other thing we have to do is remove. And that is, if you want to have a positive attitude, you can't be getting into arguments about politics on Reddit, or you can't be getting into arguments about your favorite political candidate on Facebook or any other social media, X or whatever it might be, right? So there's things you have to remove to have a positive attitude. But what I wanted to do today is to share with you what you have available that takes minutes a day, for gosh sake, in order to keep that attitude up, to stay positive, because it makes a huge difference in your mind, your body, your physical health, your relationships. Everything improves when you can have a more positive attitude. I'm not saying be a Pollyanna and always be up and always be positive and regardless of what happens. If you can pull that off, maybe that's a good thing. I'm not quite sure. But at least most of the time, allow yourself to be human. When you have bad days, be compassionate. That's part of having a positive attitude. Hey, if I can help you at all, David Essel, 45 years as a counselor, #1 best-selling author, minister, and so many different things, radio, TV, podcast host. Reach out to me at talkdavid.com, talkdavid.com. We can work together from anywhere in the world, and I guarantee, with our work, we can get you back into having a great positive attitude. Talkdavid.com. Have a beautiful day.